that water? You thirsty? You thirsty, mister? Mama, where you going? Come here. Mister. 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 Come here. Mario, what are you doing? I turn the video on and he goes around the corner. Oh, there he is. There he is. Did you hear something? Something? Good morning, guys. Again, I figured since I did the Dharma update this morning, I would jump on and do a Mario update as well, as he is our other baby here at Rescue House 1 that is dealing with severe medical at the moment. Marmar, come here. Oh, we going potty. Okay. And of course, as soon as I turn the camera on, sorry guys, I'm grabbing a potty bag here. Mario. Mario. Hi. Let me get that for you. Sorry guys, give me a second. Trying to do this with one hand. Go. All right. All right. Let's get back to Mario. Hi, buddy. So, Mario, as you can see, still has the head tilt. He is still paralyzed on the right side of his face. He still has no use of the right side of his face. He cannot blink his right eye. And that is his good eye. Come here, Mario, come on. Hey, buddy. Mama. Nope, I cleaned it up. I cleaned it all up. Oh, he just fell. Come on, honey. Good boy. He has to have the drops put in his eye every couple of hours. His right eye is also his good eye, the only one he can see out of. So it's very important that I keep that eye lubricated with the drops so that nothing happens to that eye. Good boy. You can see he's a little bit unsteady on his feet. And we have an uncertain near future with him right now because there's so much stuff up in the air. Amy and I are going to be talking to his team of doctors today. They potentially are going to be doing an MRI on Mario tomorrow, which is why I have the donate button on this video. Because, again, we know how expensive it is to do an MRI. And he potentially needs one, and that's why we're going to be begging again for money Because it's hard. It's hard to see him go through this, and we're in such a tough spot right now with him going through this, because Tuesday he is supposed to have his Cytosar infusion. So, and you guys all know, if you follow him and you follow his story, he has to have it every 3 weeks. Oh, did you find a toy? Oh, careful. He has to have it every 3 weeks. Now, when we were first starting this journey with him, we attempted one time to push it to 4 weeks to see if he could handle that. Don't rip it. I'm going to have to take it away. You can play with it, but you can't rip it. Okay? Can't rip it. Miss her. You want me to take it? I'm going to take it. Luckily, he doesn't know he's sick. That's the only thing that makes this easier. Give me. I'm going to take it. You can't rip it. You can play with it. You're just going to try to rip it. You can't rip it. No, sir. See, he's unsteady. He kind of wobbles and stuff. You can't rip it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Can't let you rip it. Okay, relax. Relax. I can see his eyes bouncing. You're okay. You need to relax. So back to the Cytosar. So we attempted at one time to push it out to 4 weeks. And before we got to the 4-week mark, he had started showing signs of deteriorating. You know, his legs were slipping out. He was, can't with you. His legs were slipping out from him. You know, just little signs that I could tell. And then when I brought him in, they examined him and said, yes, you know, you're right. He is kind of relapsing, so we can't push it out to 4 weeks. Unfortunately, Mario is going to be the type of dog that's going to need to have it every 3 weeks to keep him stable and to keep him steady. So that's where the hard part of this whole situation comes in, because he is supposed to have that infusion on Tuesday. Sorry. A little sleep deprived. My brain's a little jumbled with everything. He's supposed to have it Tuesday. But, of course, with the Cytosar, we know that suppresses his immune system. And if what is happening to him right now is an inner ear infection, which there's no way to know for sure without the MRI, and we've been treating it, so if he has an infection and we suppress his system with the Cytosar, we run the chance of the infection spreading, which of course we don't want to do. Now, if we don't do the Cytosar because of that, because we think it's an infection, then we run the chance of the meningitis kind of flaring and taking over, and him having, regression from not doing the Cytosar when it's supposed to be done. So it's kind of like a double-edged sword at the moment. So we spoke to his doctor, Dr. Adams, yesterday, and he thought it would be a good idea to do an MRI tomorrow to know for sure if it is an inner ear infection or if this is something else entirely. And if it is an inner ear infection, they can get a sample while he's under for the MRI and test it and figure out what antibiotic that he would need to clear it up and potentially get him on that antibiotic immediately. And then if we had to push the Cytosar for a day or two while he was on the antibiotics for a few days to hopefully clear up the ear, then that could be an option. It's a hard decision to make because honestly, like I said, it's a double-edged sword because he needs the Cytosar, but giving it to him and suppressing his immune system while he has an active infection could cause the infection to spread. Not giving him the Cytosar and just treating the infection for longer could cause the meningitis to take over his brain. So it's a really hard spot to be in. And it's just a lot to digest and a lot to take in. Are you biting his leg? Take it easy, Cloud. Be easy with him, Cloud. Cloud. Hey, Cloud. Come here. Okay, come here. Sorry, they can't. I don't want them to play like they normally do because Mario's not as steady on his feet. Right? And he can't close that eye, so I let them play a little bit, but not like they are used to playing. And that's the good thing about Mario is he doesn't know he's sick. He hasn't known he's sick since day one. You know, when he came in here blind and we had to start the infusion treatment right away and, you know, got the terrible diagnosis that we were only going to have 2 years with him. You could never tell by him that something is wrong with him. He's a happy boy. I mean, now obviously you can see it. You can see it visually that he's got the head tilt and he's got a little different of a gait, and he's a little unsteady, and he's drooling, and he can't close that eye, and the right side of his face is hanging. So visually you can see it now, but he's still happy, which is good. Again, I do have the donate button on this video. Because it is an ongoing cost for Mario. He starts it all the time. He starts it. It's like a little bowl. Careful. Careful, you're falling over. He has not improved. He is the same. Every day, I just hope and pray that I'll see a difference, or that he'll blink, or that his head will straighten, or that he can pull that side of his face up. But he's on Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. He's on day 7. He's got 7 doses of the antibiotic, and there's been no change. So, again, that's why we're in the spot we're in, because is it an ear infection, or is it something totally different? Or it's just, Sorry guys, I'm trying to explain, but my brain is just fried. I'm just so worried. So worried about him. And we just want to make the right decision. We want to make the right call and do right by him. You know, we don't want to make a mistake and do the wrong thing and it end up affecting him badly. What are you doing? Are you done? Come here. Come on. Marmar. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Oh, careful. Oh, careful. Don't do that. You lose your balance. I don't know if he had a stroke. I guess that would be something the MRI could tell us as well. That's the hard thing about this, is we don't know what is causing this. We don't have a definite. And the only way to get the definite is with an MRI of his brain and of his head. And that's why it's just a terrible situation and terrible timing that it's right when it's right at the week that he needs the infusion to keep him stable. So again, that's why I put the donate button on this video. If you would like to donate towards Mario's ongoing care, we would very much appreciate it. How much do you do for a dog and spend and go through every 3 weeks for all these tests? He'll never get better, so sometimes you have to say goodbye. Okay, no, that's not what we do. That's not the rescue that we are. That's not what we do. We go to the ends of the earth for our dogs. We give them everything that they need. I know you've heard Amy say it a million times, and it's true. Once we put our hands on these dogs, we make a promise to them. They become our family, and we do everything possible for them to help them. If Mario was suffering, or if he deteriorated to a place where we could no longer help him, where the treatments no longer helped him, then that is a different story. But you can see him running in the yard, playing with toys, playing with his foster brother. This is not a dog that should be put down for money when we can give him what he needs. Right? Right? You tell him. You tell him. I'm not ready to go nowhere. Right? Yeah, I'm not ready to go nowhere. Right? You want to go inside? Are you done out here? Your foster brother's laying in the sun. But you're done? You've had enough? Amberly, $5 challenge. Thank you guys. Thank you. Want this one? You can play with this one. You can play with this one. It's got nothing you can pull off. I know you were going to go for that one. You can't have this one. It's got too many skinny arms and legs that will go right in the mouth. Right, that's right. We fight on until they tell us that they're done. And as you can see, he's not done. He's not done. We just have to, we're just in a tough spot right now where we have to figure out what is the best thing for him. Oh, him. I love this little guy so much. Oh, God, I love him. He has to be okay. What are you doing? Excuse me. You can't tear his ear off. See, this is why we can't have nice things. This is why we can't have nice things. Because you want to tear it off and eat it. And I can't let you do that. You've got enough going on. We don't need anything in your stomach that's not supposed to be. Right? Here, I'll give you the other one. He can only have certain stuffies when he's being watched because things go in his mouth and down his throat very quickly. Like this entire tail. See, it's all wet. That was in his mouth. Amber Lee, if it's an inner ear infection, you can't see it from the outside. There's no way to see it unless you see it on an MRI or a CT scan because it's behind the eardrum. Thank you to everybody who has donated so far for Mario. I so appreciate it. It is so costly what we have to go through for some of these babies. Don't rip it open. Don't rip it open. Get it. Get it. I'm gonna get it. Thank you, Stacy, for the donation. Thank you to everybody who has donated. Lillian. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What are you doing? Give me that. Give me that. Don't rip it. Don't rip it. See, guys, this is a happy boy. Still so full of life. Still so very, very much worth the cost. What's going on back there? Your leg slipping? Relax. You go get some water? Can you go get some water, please? Go get some water. Get some water. Come on. Come on. Get some water. Have some water. Get some water, babies. Have some waters. Good boy. Oh, he knows no. He gets told no. I do let him get away with murder. Mostly. But he does know the word no, but he's also a bully. And he's stubborn. You has more water? Need some more water? So again, guys, thank you so much to everybody who has donated and who continues to donate towards Mario and his ongoing care. What does he have? His diagnosis, his main diagnosis, which he was diagnosed a year ago, is meningitis encephalitis with optic neuritis. MUE for short. It is not curable, it is only manageable. And they gave him 2 years to live when he was diagnosed. And he gets his Cytosar infusion treatments every 3 weeks, which has kept him healthy and stable, brought his vision back in one eye, and now we don't know exactly what is going on. We think it's an inner ear infection. He's been on antibiotics for it for 7 days today, but the right side of his face is paralyzed, and he has not regained the use of it, including the ability to blink his right eye, which is the only eye that he can see out of. Thank you, Pauline Dunbar. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Everybody who has donated. Come on. Come on, Mar. You ready to go in? Mario! Are you peeing? Missers. Come on. Come on. Here we go. This is my favorite little trot. So again, guys, thank you so much for your continued love and support. Thank you for the donations towards Mario's ongoing care. As soon as I know anything further about whether or not he's going to have the MRI tomorrow as planned, and then the Cytosar Tuesday or a different day, I, of course, will keep all of you updated through the whole process. And once again, thank you for anybody who donated towards Mario's ongoing care. And thank you for all your continued love and support. This is Tiffany and Mario and Cloud, Rescue House 1, 100 Plus Abandoned Dogs of Everglades, Florida.